shout out goes out to our current channel members. If you were interested in picking up a channel membership for as little as $1.99 a month, head over to my channel profile and hit the join button to view all of the available perks. Thanks! Hello there and welcome back here today for a new video. Well, in this one, we're going to be switching things up a little compared to most of the recent content, as we are going to be talking about Crystalized, but not anything relating to the actual season itself or any plot details from it. Instead, we are talking about something external, you could say. The opinions people have had on it since Crystalized concluded, why this is so interesting, and what there is to really take away from all of this. Now, to really, get into this and dive deeper into what I'm actually going to be talking about, it's important we take a small trip down memory lane during the Crystalized release, and go down the ladder and talk about opinions when Crystalized was releasing in certain parts. So let's just start here. Crystalized, when it was first releasing, it's simple to say the least. Everybody loved it. I think we can really all agree on that. There's really no disputing that. Everybody loved it. Everybody was hyped. People were even talking about the fact that, well, maybe this could be the best Ninjago season of all time because the first 12 episodes were just of such a great quality. So yeah, it's definitely safe to say that the first half of the season was held in an insanely high regard. People were starving for more content, and rightfully so. They really set the bar pretty high for the first 12 episodes of Crystalized. It was a great time. As we got more episodes released to us pertaining to the second half, that's when the mixed opinions started to come through, I think. Oh, by the second part here, I'm talking mainly about episodes, 13 to pretty much up until the finale, which we're going to be talking about next. Especially when episode 13 to about 16 was releasing, people were starting to be like, okay, yeah, this Harumi stuff is a little bit fishy, not the biggest fan of it. At the same time, though, people were still really eating it up, people were really enjoying it, so it became a bit more mixed, I would say. I'd still say, though, that people enjoyed it more than they hated it, though, that's for sure. Now, when the finale released, this is when things were very interesting. There were absolutely a minority, to be honest, of people that absolutely hated the season at this point, but at the same time I saw a lot of people that were just loving it. They loved it, they thought it was a perfect conclusion for Ninjago, and people just loved it overall. So yeah. Now what I'm trying to say here is that I find these opinion switches to be, well, overall, quite interesting, actually. I think a lot of this is down to the honeymoon phase period type thing ending for a lot of people. The initial hype and boost they got out of it started to wear off, which is definitely understandable. It happens so much. Whenever a new Ninjago season airs, pretty much, as soon as it wraps up, people love it for the most part. And again, you're always going to get the people that do just hate it right off the bat. But I'm talking more generally here. People just love it straight away. And Crystalized is an absolutely perfect, just prime example of that type of thing happening. It's definitely interesting to see, though. Crystalized was a season many people thought would be the best of all time, and it just ended up being incredibly mixed overall. And again, I just think it's kind of interesting to take a look back on and really talk about and discuss. Crystalized falls from grace. Again, in my eyes, I think it could have been amazing, had a lot of potential, but it ended up just being solid, which, definitely not a bad thing necessarily, but it just could have been way better, and that really still hurts me to this day. It's really annoying to think about what Crystalized could have been, but again, though, I really do enjoy looking back at this, talking about and looking at how people's opinions have changed on everything. It's very interesting, that's for sure. With all of this being said, though, be sure to drop all of your thoughts down below on this in the comments. I would love to hear your thoughts. If you did enjoy this one here, be sure to leave a like on it, subscribe for more, and hit that notification bell so that you can be the first to watch my new videos whenever I do post them. With all of this being said, I'll see you all soon for my next one. Goodbye.